Alright guys, we are back with round one, redo format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got myself on the left playing Wind-Up versus Noe on the right playing Hero Beat. I believe he's playing Bubblebeat. Now this tournament was just 3 rounds, single elimination. We only had 8 players to redo. Redo is still kind of new. Not everyone has decks. We'll see. Maybe people will start picking up decks. We'll get more people. So looks like Noe went first. Activates emergency call. Search Stratos. Summon Stratos. Search Alias. Now we don't. Noe. I think he joined maybe one Edison local. He did win once on the channel when I first started uploading in Tengu format. So we'll see if we can move on to the semifinals. So I start out by normal summoning Magician. Looks like no response from Noe. I'm looking at my extra deck. And here comes Mind Control. This is a card I'm not sure about. I was just kind of testing it. So yeah, Mind Control the Stratos. Overlay for... So I drew one of those hands I always talking about where you draw like Magicians with no way to trigger its effects. I go Mace Stroke in defense mode because I'm assuming he's playing Hero Beat. So he's going to have a hard time dealing with a Mace Stroke in defense at 2300. But here he compulses my Mace Stroke. Yeah, I mean the compulsor. So he summons Alias, attacks me for 19, leaving me at 61, sets a third back row, and passes. Now I am the reigning redo champ. Even though what's funny is, so some of you guys who maybe watched the previous redo tournament, I played Noe in top 8, but he was playing 6 Samurais. He's like, I don't like this deck. I'm just going to go. He just gave me the win. Alright, so here he's going to spark my rat. And then I set another back row. Yeah, these are the hands I talk about. You can see here, Magician, Rat were like the only monsters I drew. Luckily, that Mind Control kind of helped out a little bit. It just sucks that he had Compulse. Alright, so he adds Bubble Man with E-Call. And let's see, what will Noe do? So he plays Miracle Fusion, and I warning the Miracle Fusion. Now he sets. So am I what, 41 AK? Yeah, 41 AK. Set another back row. Draw, activate Upstart. Set another back row. Pass to Noe. So Noe's at what, 9? I think he's at 9,000. I don't think I'm main deck is Snowman, so that set monster is probably another Magician. But I mean, I'm an Upstart. That's why it's crazy to me when people don't play Upstart and Wind Up, because you gotta see you draw away. I know some people cut down to like 2 Factory, 2 Magician, and 2 Rat because they don't want cloggy hands. I don't know. It might be correct. I was always a big fan of 3 of all of them. Right, here comes Tour Guide. Just because I want to see them. Like, if I only play 2 Factory, I'm not going to see Factory as much. Yeah, it can get cloggy, but that's like the 2 of versus 3 ofs when it comes to deck building. It's like that for every format. Like, the big one that I can recall is, like, Pot of Desires, and, like, later on in Yu-Gi-Oh! Some people liked playing 2 Pot of Desires. Some people liked 3. That's kind of how I look at Factory. So, anyways, here... Like, this deck plays so many back rows, so maybe I should have attacked with Sangan. That might have been a mistake, but I was going to get Hero Blasted anyway. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have attacked with Sangan, and he still does this play, Hero Blast my... Maybe he wanted me to overlay for Carrier and then Hero Blast, so maybe I should have gone for Zen Mains here. So now he wrote us for Photon Thrasher. I always forget what that card's effect. So Warrior, that if you control no monsters, you can special summon. I know people. I think it was Noe or someone was saying how good would Photon Thrasher be in Edison format in Frogs, because they would just go special Thrasher, normal summon Substitute. It's not like I mean, you can argue Prodigy, but Prodigy's not a. You can't go search for Prodigy. It'd be really good in Frog Hero. Yeah. Alright, so he goes for a Mace Stroke and pass. So I'm at 2k to his 8,000. So now I blind space one of his back rows. It nailed the warning. Pretty good hit. And set one. I think I MST just because I needed space. And now here comes Torrential, and here comes Starlight Road. Oh, man. So I MST my own Torrential so that the Stardust doesn't come out. Because otherwise I lose. Yep. Just MST my own Torrential. That play doesn't come up that much in Edison format because there's only one MST. But whenever you have 3 MST, that MST your own card to stop Starlight Road comes up quite often. So here I compulse. So some of you guys maybe watched the finals. I made an illegal move and I apologize for that. I didn't mean to. Neither Los nor I caught it. And I was talking to people and they said like kind of the reason why it happened is because the only format I play is Edison. And Monster Reborn is not legal in Edison. So like it never comes up where like if your monster, and also there's no solemn warning. So the only time that, like, how often does that scenario come up where you can't Monster Reborn? Like, it just doesn't come up in Edison. So it was like an honest mistake, and I apologize for it. Oh, the Oscar special double upstart. Because usually when someone makes a mistake like that, one person catches it, but in that point, neither Los nor I caught it. Plus, we were kind of in the heat of the moment. Los was salty because I ripped the Reborn. And one Gigant X earlier in the game, I had already... I did properly summon one, but it got deprison, so that's why the confusion came up. Anyway, here he's getting Tour Guide Sharked, which this play is not as strong as the Magician Shark, but I mean, you're still going to end on a Shockmaster and a Zen Mighty, but you got to protect the Zen Mighty. So this is not... Yeah, I after playing in this tournament yesterday, there's still some like lines that I don't know. Like the Shockmaster lines, I remember, but like it's more so what's the best play when you're staring down back rows, when your opponent has a board, when you're trying to go for game. That's where I feel like the skill comes with this deck. Yeah, but like anyone can do this Magician Shark going first. Your opponent has no hand traps. I mean, that's easy. You just have to memorize the combos, like kind of like that in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, where you can learn the combos in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, like watch a spreadsheet, but you still have to play and learn to interact through their hand traps. All right, so Shockmaster, and I have to decide, do I call monster effects or spells? And let's see, you can see here that's what I'm debating on because, and I decide just to call spells because he can just go like Alias Gemini Spark. At least this way, he would have to, I guess he would have to set the Gemini Spark. So he sets 3. So we're 8,000 to 10k. Oh, he didn't even attack any of my monsters. Should have attacked. Misplay on Noe's part. Yeah, he should have attacked my carrier or my shark. Probably the carrier. So now I'm going to call trap cards. And yeah, he's going to let me just go off on him now. So 2 magicians. Oh no, I think all 3 magicians are gone, right? Yeah, all 3 magicians are gone, so I can't get magician out of the deck. So I have to decide. See, again, this is why Wind-ups is not an easy deck to play. Like my field is clogged, so I can't go like rat magician, like go rat bring back magician because my field is clogged. This happens quite often. So I decide to just bring out another shark. Like I could have grabbed back rat. Like another play I could have done was like grab rat, bring back the magician. But instead I decided to just go for the safe play and go Zenmayo and pop 2 of his back rows. Just to get, I mean, he couldn't use the warning anyway. Okay, and I hit a miracle, so that's really good. Now next turn my trap cards are off. But what's funny is I think I only had 1 trap card. Yeah, I only have 1 trap card. And I summon Wind-up Rabbit. So no Honest. Honest is at 1, which is different than Edison format. So he takes all the damage. What is he at? Like 61. So I have a warning, but I can't use it because of Shockmaster. And now here comes Noe with Rhoda and E-Call. Yeah, this is so weird, like playing different eras, because like this year alone, I've played all 5 formats here in 2025. We started the year with Hat, then we switched, then we alternated between Goat and Tengu, and now we're playing Redo. And obviously, I play Edison constantly, so it's rough. It feels kind of like modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but except modern Yu-Gi-Oh is constantly changing. You know, every 3 months they get a new set. Like occasionally they'll get a ban list. It's one of the reasons why I don't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because the constant change, constantly having to adapt. Alright, so let's see what Noe will do here. So he XYZ summons into... Oh, he's thinking about going for Blade Armor Ninja. But, like, what does Blade Armor Ninja do? The only thing it runs over is my Zen Mighty. So he special summons Bubble Man. Okay. So now he can... See, I don't think he should have made this play. Oh, he had Miracle, too. I still don't think he should have made this play. Maybe he should have made the 4,000 guy. Yeah, because if he makes the 4,000 guy, he can run over my Zen Mayo. He can run over my Shockmaster. And my... It doesn't really matter. But do you want to leave me... Oh, okay, so if you guys watched my REDU Format tier list, this is what I was saying. I actually mentioned this part. He summoned Shining. If he would have summoned Ab-Zero instead of Shining, his Ab-Zero would have been at 3,000. So he could have ran over my Shockmaster with Ab-Zero. And then I think the better play was to go to Ab-Zero and... Ab-Zero and the guy who detaches, he could have wiped my board. And then if I try to fight through his back row, through his board, right? Zero would wipe my board. That's what I think he should have done. Because here I'm gonna space his back row and bring back Rabbit. I have Soul Taker. I actually mentioned this in the REDU Format tier list video if you guys want to go watch. So yeah, here comes Soul Taker. Soul Taker is a popular side deck card, so that's why if I would have Soul Taker as Ab-Zero, he would have wiped my board. At least I would have chained Rabbit, but I wouldn't be able to make a rank 3 right now. So which rank 3 we go for? We go for Levier. I'm going to take his Alias and basically leave him with no cards. Alright, so no, he picks up his card. So we're going to game 3. Who will move on to the semifinals of the single limb REDU tournament? Noe, who gave up on 6 Samurai. That's one of the reasons why he gave me the win when we played we played in the previous tournament. He's kind of like, dude, I'm not gonna win with 6 Samurai. I don't like this deck. So he just like, I'll just let you go. I'll just give you the win. Which I love 6 Sams. I was actually thinking about playing it for this particular tournament, but I kind of want to win with Wind-ups because Wind-ups have not won on the channel. The first 2 tournament wins were Chaos Dragons, and again, I went with Yugioh even though I did make an illegal move, which happens. I'm human, guys. Only my second time playing this format in since 2012, so. Here comes Duality, reveals Honest, Miracle, Torrential. So he straddles for Bubble Man, I think. Alright, so he grabs the Miracle. Alright, game 3 for all the marbles. So here comes Factory. Shark. Trigger Factory. Search for Wind-up Rat. This is why I love Wind-ups, because of Factory. That's what when I see people playing 2, but I mean, like, you're not going to draw it as often. Right now, he summons Thunder King. No Torrential. I mean, I play 2 Torrential, but they're just... Attack with Stratos. So I'm going to take 3 and attack with Thunder King. I thought, you know what I was thinking? Man, if he doesn't attack with Thunder King, I'm in big trouble, but he attacked with it. He probably shouldn't have attacked with it. Alright, so now... set probably the Magician. Now he summons Alias. Oh, it is Magician. Oh, yeah, he attacked with Stratos and now attacks with Alias. And I prison his Alias. He chains Spark, targets the Magician. That's fine. So I could have summoned Rat last turn, but I chose not to. I wonder why. So, Rat. Oh, he has Maxi. Okay, so he right away Maxi. He could have waited for the effect. If he would have done it on the effect, I would have just grabbed Magician, but then it would have triggered my factory. So right now, I have to decide, do I give you the +1 to bring back a Magician, or do I just let it go? So you can see here, I'm looking at my extra deck. Actually, I think I could potentially OTK him, but no, there's no way I can OTK him because I can go Rat. I didn't go for the. I think maybe I don't think I can kill him through an open board, or sorry, with a monster on the field. I think I could have put 8,000 if he didn't have a monster on the field. So I chose not to try. Okay, so I had Reborn too. Okay, that's why I chose not to give him the extra draw. I'm just going to wait till next turn, and he plays Miracle Fusion. Because next turn, I can just Reborn my Rat. So he goes for Gaia. He could have made a Shining, too. But instead he chose for Gaia, and he's going to get me pretty low with the Alias and the Stratos. So he's left with 2 cards in hand. XYZ summons into Maystroke. He's left with 2 cards. So here comes Monster Reban, as my boy Scott Page likes to call it. Bring back the Rat effect. Bring back Carrier, and then trigger Factory. So this is why I set the Magician the previous turn, because I want to search Shark with Rat, and then Magician Shark him. So Rat into Shark, and now we go Zen Mighty. Yeah, there's no way. I can't clear his board. I can't OTK him and clear his board. I can clear his board, but like here, my options are to... I have 2 choices. I can either A, Shockmaster him, or B, go for like a tempo Maystroke play. And like, I was taking a long time. I really don't. So see, you can see here, I'm checking to see how many cards are in his hand, what cards are in his graveyard. 1 Miracle Fusion is gone. So like, I have like 3 options. I can either A, go for Shockmaster, call spells. B, go for Shockmaster, call monster effects. Or C, go for the safe Maystroke tempo play. And this is just like, me not... I really don't know what the right play is here. He hasn't set any back row the entire game. So my guess is he drew a bunch of monsters. That's my guess. So what can he do with a bunch of monsters? So maybe the play was to go Shockmaster, but I'll just give a little spoiler. I did end up deciding on the tempo Maystroke play. It just felt safe. It felt like a safe play. I get 2 big beaters, but it might not have been the right move. But we'll find out. But yeah, you can see here this one I'm taking a long time. Like, I'm just debating because like Shockmaster with Zen Mighty and Shockmaster with Zen Mighty and a Shark, it doesn't feel too threatening. Like, yeah, I'll run over the Gaia, but then all I could do is run over the Gaia, and then I have to call monster effects because I think his Maystroke will run over my Shockmaster, right? So I'm forced to call monster effects. I guess I could call monster effects and then run over the Maystroke, but then he still has Gaia on the field, which will run over my Carrier. So that's why I took a long time. I didn't know what the correct play was here. I could have also made a level 5, but instead I just decided to go for the Maystroke and make this play. detach from the Maze Stroke, and then Maze Stroke will gain attack, so run over the Gaia. Set 1. Okay, now let's see what he does. So he draws heavy. My warning was dead anyway, so that didn't matter. The warning was irrelevant. If warning was live, then yeah, I probably would definitely change what I do. So he set a back row, special Bubble Man. And I'm going to use the effect to detach before he uses Maze Stroke's effect. And now he goes into this guy that... And now he goes Miracle. So this is actually game because I took... Even though my guys are beefed up, but this is game because I'm so low. Yeah, he gains a bunch of attack. It's actually exact game. I was so mad because he has so many heroes banished. It's exact game. Yeah, you can see here I'm telling him, yep, it's exact game. So would I have won had I gone Shockmaster? I think if I would have gone Shockmaster, I probably would have called... Since one Miracle was gone, I probably would have called Monster Effects because my read was that he had a bunch of monsters in his hand, which is exactly... I was right. He had a bunch of Bubble Man, so I would have been able to call Monster Effects. He still makes the same play. Like, I was going to lose... he would have gone... He probably just Miracles. Runs over my carrier. So I would have been in a bad spot anyway. Even if I would have went Shockmaster. He would have ran over my Shockmaster with the Shining. And then ran over my carrier. Yeah, I don't think I could have won that game. It all depends on what other cards I had in my hand, but... I still would have taken a ton of damage from the Miracle Fusion. Like, okay, if I call spells, I wouldn't have called spells because one Miracle was gone and I read that he had a bunch of monsters in his hand. So that's why I was never going to call spells. But I guess he had Heavy and Miracle. I don't know which one he drew. My guess is he drew probably the Miracle. That's my guess. Or maybe the Heavy. Maybe the Heavy's the one he drew. I don't know. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed that match. Check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name. Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time.